Let's bring in Democratic Senator and 2020 presidential candidate Michael Bennet of Colorado. He's a member of the Senate Intelligence Committee. And you've been out and about campaigning, and you're talking to a lot of people on the ground that are engaged in the political process. What is your takeaway? Do you think the president's right that impeachment's helping him?
I wouldn't say it's helping him, but I would say that where people are focused is on the fact that even though we're in, what ostensibly is a growing economy, they can't afford some combination of housing, health care, higher education, early childhood education. They can't afford a middle-class life. I think they believe in that context we have a job to do. The Congress needs to look at what transpired here, and we'll see what happens at the end of the process.
You might have an opportunity, right? Because the president says he wants a trial. That would happen in the Senate. There are 5 senators who are running, well, 6, I guess, 6, including you, that are running, so that if there is a trial, that means that you would have to be there. And would you go off the campaign trail in order to be a part of that jury?
The priority for all of us, I'm sure, will be being in the Senate, acting as a jury. We have a constitutional obligation to do it.
Did you watch the debate the other night?
I watched
with the Democrats?
I didn't watch the last half hour. I went to sleep.
Okay, so you're not. Why do you think people are bored with the Democratic debates?
Well, I think because they believe Washington has been completely unresponsive to their needs. I think they sent Donald Trump there, a reality TV star with no preparation really to be president,
but to disrupt the system?
Because they wanted to blow the place up. That's what people say. Now, when I'm at home in Colorado or Iowa and meeting with people who voted for Donald Trump, I say, okay, congratulations, you succeeded in your objective. Now what are we going to do for our kids and our grandkids? What are we going to do for America's
do you get a sense they want to change?
Role in the world? I think they do want to change. Yeah, I do. But I'm the only candidate in this race that's actually won a national election in a swing state. I've won 2 of those in Colorado. And it takes something different to win that race than a race in Massachusetts or California.
President Obama weighed in this week, and one of the things he said on Thursday was, if you're listening to the average voters, even ones who aren't stalwart Democrats but who are more independent or low information voters, they don't feel that things are working well, but they're also nervous about changes that might take away what little they have. He also had a warning that the party can't go so far left. You've been trying to say that, but your campaign hasn't been able to get a foothold.
Right. Well,
what is going to can you change that?
I hope that I'm gaining a foothold in Iowa and New Hampshire. We'll see. But I still believe what I've been saying, which is what we have to do is not just unify the Democratic base, but win back some of the 9 million people that have voted for Barack Obama and Donald Trump. And I think we can do that, especially given President Trump's record. When he's the first president in American history to take health care away from millions of Americans, he gave a tax cut that he claimed was for the middle class that went to the wealthiest people in the country. And he's running scared from Russia, from Iran, and from China.
Let's talk about you guys, though. So do you think, of the front runners right now, do you think any of them could beat Donald Trump?
I think any of them could beat Donald Trump. Yeah.
So would you consider...
What I don't want to do is take the risk of losing to Donald Trump. I think we were careless with our democracy the last time, and I don't want to make that mistake.
But at some point, there's 25 candidates right now. Michael Bloomberg's filing paperwork today. At some point, do the Democrats have to make a decision and consolidate to try to get behind one person, and will you be one of the first to consider that?
At some point, we are going to have to do that. I don't think that point is today, because I think we're still having a significant debate about, and it's an important litigation of ideas on the Democratic side, so the American people can see what we stand for. I think it's very important for the party to stand for opportunity, to make sure that we've got a strong middle class and that we're lifting kids out of poverty again in this country, and we're not doing any of that.
Last question, do you think Michael Bloomberg should get in the race?
I think he should do whatever he wants to do, and if I had Michael Bloomberg's money, I'd throw Donald Trump's away.
All right, Senator Michael Bennet, thank you for being here. We appreciate it, and have fun out there on the campaign.
Great seeing you, Dana.